Hey yo, what's going on? It's Keaton here. Tonight we've got a solo street sesh happening. I'm down in Wynnum Central, and there's a couple of little spots here and there all over the place, just little jibby things, nothing too serious. And yeah, just gonna cruise around and have a little bit of a ride. I went to have a ride earlier today, but my local spot, which is like this little flat rail, it was absolutely crabbed out with just a massive crowd. There's a massive event at the location that it's at, so couldn't do that. So put the two kids to sleep and we're gonna get a street session in. I've come down here a couple of times and just cruised around. It's quite a bit of fun. It's pretty empty. It's almost 9:30 at the moment, so yeah, there's not too many people around and the roads are pretty empty, so you can just cruise around. It's super fun. I'll try and document that a little bit, but for the most part it'll just be little spots, little jib spots here and there. So don't expect anything too crazy, but hopefully I can get some good riding in and enjoy myself. So looking forward to that, and I'll yeah. Forks backwards, and let's go. First spot, possibly the most chill spot that could ever exist. It's like not even 1.5 meters of metal on this side of a tiny curb. So let's do some grinds, because you know, I see some people riding in other countries and whatnot, and it's like, man, every few meters there's like something crazy. But here, you know, we got to do what we got to do. There is this that's really close by. This little curved wooden ledge here. Got a bit of the curve in it, but yeah, I'll ride that as well. But first of all, we're gonna hit this little boy ledge up. Alright, man, so what I like about filming myself through these vlogs is that, like, that forced me to land that last trick just then, even though it was so small, like the smallest wally ever, backed by the smallest fakie feeble ever. But just like trying to go slow enough so that I could line myself up for the feeble in time, meaning that I got to do the wally slow, so front wheel, back wheel makes it more difficult because it's slower. You can't just power through it. You kind of almost got to like hit that front wheel, even like balance the mani for a split second to then pop it off the mani, rather than just like front wheel, back wheel instantly like you would be doing a normal bunny hop. And something as small as that, like, yeah, I would have just stopped like so long ago if, considering how small it is, like, oh, that's nothing, that's such like a small spot, there's no point me, you know, like wasting my energy on it. But that's just practice for like the next sick, actually big considerable wally followed by an actual considerably decent fakey feeble, you know, like that's out there somewhere waiting for me to do. So yeah, it's just kind of what I'm realizing while filming this, like good excuse to actually pull through with tricks regardless of like how gnarly they may be. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the session on that ledge there. I know it's obviously like super chill. They probably feel a lot harder for me than it looks. So yeah, I'm actually sweating that last trick. It took me like probably like 10 minutes, but it's very humid. It was raining earlier today, and Queenslanders, man, you cannot not sweat in Queensland. So I think for the next spot I'm going to try and hit this curve ledge, which it's actually kind of big for me right now, especially it being like a curve and it being wood too. I wonder how it's actually going to slide. I got my Proto Street Lube wax, so yeah, I'll try wax it up a little bit and see if I can at least do a little front beezy through it, maybe front beezy to fakie. Backboard, I don't know, backboards are like on ledges. Backboards are scary for me, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to do anything more than a board though. I'm not like at the stage where I'm really doing barefoot lips through curves and or like, you know, I couldn't do a 50 through it, but I could 5-0 through it if I could 5-0 through it, but I can't 5-0 through it because I could barely 5-0 that tiny ledge. Anyway, but yeah, I'll see what I can get. Alright, so yeah, I was trying that front board and tried it a couple of times, and then what do you know, my camera dies. So as you can see, I'm in a different shirt. That's because it is the next night. Yeah, I literally just decided to cruise home. I'm like 2 minutes from home, so and I charged the camera up, but it just got too late, so I decided to come back out tonight and finish off the vid. So I'm not gonna go to do that front board because I don't know if you can see or hear it from here, but the venue has an event on. Oh, that's right, that the bench is right in front of. So I'm gonna go find a different spot to scoot. So yeah, let's go see what's out there anyway. Man, I tried way too hard for that clip. I was trying to go precision Mani 180, but the shortness of the Mani pad meant that I had to land in the manual ready for the 180. I couldn't land in the manual, balance, prepare myself to hop, and then hop. So it was like a balance, like how fast do I go? Because if I go slower, then I'll have more time to set up for the 180 out of the manual. But if I go slower, then hopping from the precision to the pad is a bigger hop, because like the faster you go, the more distance you'll clear, obviously. So if I went too fast, I would just land in a manual and have to hop out instantly, to which I just couldn't get that like momentum right. Especially coming out of a precision, it was hard for me to land in a manual that was like curving to prepare for the 180 as well. You know, I'm landing dead straight, hopping onto the Mani, then I've got to start the twisting motion from there. Whereas like usually on a Mani pad, if you're doing a spin out of a manual, you'll like come up to the pad angled so that you can hop on and continue that that curvature from before you even hop on the Mani pad. So yeah, oh, I just couldn't get it. I was trying heel whip out as well, but again, like I didn't have the problems with like the spinning out, but just like preparing for the heel whip as soon as I landed the mani was just a bit difficult. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there before I sweat too much. It's so humid in this underground car park right now. Let's see what else is here. Damn, these ones would have been such good grind up to fakie back down because of how mellow it is, but it's got these fat ass poles right in front of it. Completely like ruins the opportunity of doing so. You're like, gotta come up mad from the side. I mean, like, potentially, but all of the things included, like this pole, the low roof as well, it just makes it like pretty whack. So I'm gonna keep moving. Back outside. Oh damn. What's in here? Bit dark in there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find anything rideable. Ooh, actually, around the back. Let's go. Oh damn, I don't know if you guys can see this, but little gap over the block, over that to the flat. Still too dark to film though. Dang. Dude, possibly potential spots here though, not gonna lie. Big wheelchair rail. Let's go up, suss this out. Ooh, doesn't seem too high. For a wheelchair rail that is. I mean for me, whew. That's a hop. But man, get someone Desi out here, sheesh. It's got, look, long, mellow. I know you guys can only just see this, but to the proper redirect, this side's like a straight right angle, but this one's got the curve in it, a little double redirect. That could be so sick. I'm actually gonna send that spot to Kai, no doubt. All right, let's go see what else we can find. What is down here, yeah? Whew. Right. We gotta go suss this out. Oh, nothing. Shit. So, just leaving that mani pad spot, which by the way it's a bit harder than it should have been, the mani 180. I usually have mani back 180s down pat, but tonight obviously not. But anyway, it's just a night sesh and just supposed to be chill. I'm just trying to show you, I guess, what a little night sesh is like in Wynnum Central, where there's a couple of streets around. That spot was pretty crap actually, because it was on the road that went from businesses to then houses. So I was doing it right next to houses, and it's so silent around here that I just felt so super crab, like somebody's gonna come out of their house and get mad at me for waking them up. But that didn't happen, so I'm grateful. But I'm glad to get out of that spot anyway, because it just didn't feel like too comfortable. But in the city I have, in the center I have no issue. The reason that I've stopped right here is because I just come around the corner and looks like we've done a full circle. Curve ledge. And that little coping ledge. The little coping ledge right there. So yeah, full circle. On that note, I think I'm gonna end it here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, the night sesh, the night street sesh. I don't do these too often, but I have, like I said, maybe earlier in the video, I can't remember because that was yesterday. I have done this a couple of times, and yeah, it's always been a good time just cruising around in the night when there's borderline nobody around. And yeah, might do more of these videos in the future. Obviously, I'm probably not going to do Wynnum again because you kind of just seen what there is. I did kind of hide like 1 or 2 spots because I think they're like clip worthy, proper clip worthy, and I just didn't want to showcase them to like spoil a potential clip I would hope to get in the future, a clip or 2. So yeah, I didn't get them, but yeah, I wonder where I'll go next. I'm not too sure. Like the only other place I can really think of is the city, which is a bit of a mission, especially for a nighttime when I've got kids to make breakfast for in the morning. It's not super ideal that I'm like spending a lot of time out late at night, but it is one of the more convenient times to get content. Holy shit, I'm sweating. Yeah, it is one of the more convenient times to get content because the kids are asleep and Kristen can sleep and I don't have any responsibility at the night time. But the unfortunate part is I do in the morning, meaning I can't really just spend all night out and then sleep all day the next day. So yeah, I'm not sure what the time is right now. It's probably about 11, maybe like close to 12. And I'm gonna cruise home. So yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it if you did, subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future, and comment if you have any more recommendations of video types or just have any feedback on the video. So, getting a bit crabbed out because I can hear voices, so I'm gonna cruise right now. Yo, kind regards, Keaton. See you next time.